Hey y'all, and welcome to Monner's Market, and welcome to Refurbished Love. This is going to be the sweetest video that I've done in a while. This video today is about Valentine themed decorations. Now, while none of this is specifically for Valentine's, I'm going to be using it for my decorations for Valentine's. This playlist is hosted by Buffy at Buffy's Designs and Lon at Living Life with Lon. Both of these ladies are amazing creators, and I am so honored to be in this playlist today. So for my first DIY, I'm going to show you this table that I bought at the Goodwill for $2.50. The price tag says $4.99, but you know I always get it for half off. And when I first did this, it was my first piece of furniture I've ever done. So I was unsure, didn't really know what to do, but kept reading and researching and figured it out kind of quick. So the first thing I did was found this little hidden drawer back here. Now you will see just a little ways through the video where I forgot about that drawer when I was putting my sticker on the top and put it on to where now the drawer is in the back. And I'm so sad about that. But now it's a hidden drawer. So I'm cleaning it really good with some cleaner and getting all of the gook and grime and stuff off. And then once that is dry, I'm going to sand it down with this neat little tool that my husband got me for Christmas last year. Not this past Christmas, but the one before. I think I now own every Ryobi tool that's ever been created. And I love it. Love it. So I'm going in with white Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to give this table 2 coats of the chalk paint, and I am going to just really cover it very well. I'm also going to do the little drawer, even though I forgot it, bless its heart. Now I'm keeping the tape on that because it was a little gold pull handle, and I didn't want to paint it white. So once I got everything painted and it dried, I went in with a coat of wax. Now, I did not show you that because it would have drawn this out for so long, but it's just a wax that you put over the top of chalk paint when you're doing furniture, and you paint it on just like you paint on. So there was really no sense in me showing you 2 different ways of painting, or, painting the same table with 2 different materials. So this is me just kind of going through and touching it up. Now this right here is gorgeous. I think there were 6 if I remember right, because there's 3 there's 4. Okay, so there's 4 of those in there for like $20-something. I will link those below because they are so beautiful, and they are rub-on stickers. How much easier does it get than a rub-on sticker? So what I did is I had the little tool that they sent me, and I lined it up on my table, even though it was upside down, which still bums me out. And I just rubbed and rubbed and rubbed until I made sure that it was all stuck down to the table really good. There was a couple of little tiny pieces left, so I just put it on the drawer, thinking at the time that the drawer was going to be on the front. And then when I went to put the drawer back in, was when I discovered, oh my gosh, I put the sticker on upside down. Well, there's no way of taking it off. Well, there was. I could have sanded it off, but I wanted to use that particular sticker. So once I finished that, I took that same little tool and I went all over my table and I roughed it up. I gave it like this old vintage, just scuffed up, used, worn, very loved table. And once I was done, I was so in love. Now, I did go back on the top of this table and added another layer of the wax. So again, I didn't show that because I didn't want to drag it out, but that was just to seal that sticker in and seal, the paint and everything. So once I got everything like roughed and bumped up, I stood back and looked at it and was astonished that I actually redid a piece of furniture, and I have never been more proud. Oh, Mod Podge, that's what I used. I was thinking, okay, so for the whole table, I used the wax, and for the top, I used the satin Mod Podge. That's what it was, because I just felt like it would seal that sticker in better than the wax I was using. I wasn't really familiar with wax when I did this, but I've learned a lot since then. But still, I mean, Mod Podge sealed it in just fine, and it gave it a nice little sheen, and look how beautiful this table turned out. I am so in love with my first piece of furniture. Right now, I'm working on a big, old, antique, what are those things called? A roll top desk. And I am going to make it match this little table. I cannot wait to get it finished. I've already cleaned it down and things like that and got the first coat of paint on it. So let me know down there in the comments what you think about this. Isn't it perfect for Valentine's Day? It is going to be so beautiful with my things that I made to go on top of it, set to the side of our little table when I do our intimate little dinner for just me and my honey. We are soon going to be celebrating 30 years together, and if you've ever been to my channel before, you know that I cannot even talk to him without getting all sappy because he's just the absolute best. Now let's get into my second DIY that is going to coordinate with this, and they are so beautiful. I found these at a Goodwill up in Tennessee, and when I found them, I was blown away. They were $2.99 a piece. I did not get these on sale. I paid $9, but I mean, come on, $9, and they're huge, and they are solid pieces, and I love them. So for the first one, I went in with white Waverly chalk paint, and I gave it a really good coat of paint, and it needed it. Well, no, first thing I did was wiped everything down and cleaned it. You always want to do that when you're using something that's old that you're refurbishing. Make sure you get it clean and get all of the old oils and gunk off of it. The second one, I went in with Waverly Moss chalk paint, and I painted it in the moss, which I love. Love, 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 love the moss color. It's very similar to the pesto paste that Chalk Couture has. And I don't know what it is about that color green, but I just love decorating with it. I think, it's almost the color of my accent wall in my kitchen, except for my accent wall is a little on the lighter side. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So as you see, I'm going in with this finial, and I am just giving it a solid coat of the moss. And these pieces were so beautiful and so solid, and I have not been able to find them. I've Googled and Googled, can't find them anywhere to find out what the original cost may have been. But I can guarantee you that it wasn't $2.99 a piece. Guarantee you that. Now this is Ballet Slippers by Waverly. Gorgeous, gorgeous pink color. And I'm sorry, my cat is all up under me and I can't even do my voiceover. Anyway, after I got everything painted and it dried, I went in with my cashew and I just sort of gave it a dry brush all over all three of them. Now what I'm trying to do is bring out the detail in each of these finials. It worked beautiful for that. I mean, just look how it's just popping right now. Once I did the ivory, even though it popped and it was gorgeous and beautiful and I could have stopped right there, I wanted to give it a little bit more depth and dimension. Look how pretty that was. Isn't it gorgeous? But I figured, you know what? It needs a little bit of something else. So I went in with this Decor Vintage Effects Wash. Very, very similar to Antique Wax by Waverly. And I just dry brushed all over, almost in the same spots, but not covering up that ivory paint, or cashew. I keep saying ivory, but it was cashew. Almost in the same spots, but not covering up. So you've got the pink, the green, the white with the two accent colors on top. And this is where it came to life. To me, if I would have stopped at the cashew, it would have been cute. But with this, it just bumped it up to absolutely gorgeous, stunning. I mean, I could go on and on with different adjectives to name how beautiful these are. And I just want you to look how gorgeous. That antique wax, nope, not antique wax, Brenda. It was the other one. Almost gave a gold hue when it mixed with the cashew. And you'll see when I get a little bit closer to the green and the pink. See how it just made it almost like a gold color? Oh my God, I'm so in love with these. I cannot. If I could find me 3 more sets, I would literally have all of them in my bedroom, because once I'm done with Valentine's Day for our dinner, these are going in my bedroom. And look, guys, you got to tell me down in the comments what you think about these and how beautiful they are. I am so in love with them. Now let's get into this cute little beaded garland. Y'all know I love me some beaded garlands. I love to make my beaded garlands on the skewers because they are so easy to, I guess, keep a hold of and keep control of. So this is a gold color, a metallic gold, and it's by Martha Stewart. And then there's the white Waverly chalk paint. And I didn't have the green I was looking for to match the table, so I took a blue and a green from Plaid, and I mixed them together to get this sort of blue-greenish color. And it was perfect because when you see it up against the table, you'll see that it matches the green that I was going for perfectly. So I took some twine and I made my little tassel. Super easy. You just wrap it around about 20 times, run a little piece of cord through there, tie it off in a knot. You want to make your little head after you cut through the bottom. Well, I mean, you could make your head and then cut through the bottom either way, but wrap a little piece of twine or something around, about 1/4 inch down, tie it in a really good knot, and then give it a trim to make sure it's all even across the bottom. Super duper easy to make these. I love them, and they are the perfect little touch at the end of any beaded garland. For the other end of the beaded garland, and I'll show you this in just a few minutes, I used one of the little wood laser cutouts that you can get from the Dollar Tree. So now I'm just going to go in them and I'm going to bead them. I'm going to do gold, pink, white, green, gold, pink, white, green until I'm all out of balls. Now look at that pretty little laser cut flower. Isn't that gorgeous? I started to paint it pink and I thought, you know what? No, I don't want to take from that really pretty wood. So I left it natural, and I'm so glad I did because I think it is gorgeous. And on top of that table, it is just stunning. Look how pretty. Oh, I'm so in love with this whole entire video. It has got to be one of my favorite videos that I've done, at least in the past 3 months for sure. Let me know down in the comments what you think about my little Valentine's setup. I think it's beautiful. I think it's perfect for Valentine's, and it's all refurbished except for my little beaded garland. I just want to say thank you to Buffy and Lon for putting on this playlist, letting me be a part of it, and thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, you've never been here before, my name is Brenda, but my grandkids call me Monner. So welcome to Monner's Market. I would love it if you would subscribe and stick around if you're new. Either way, if you like what you saw today, give me a big thumbs up and come back. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye now.